5 in-depth ways of how I'm using artificial intelligence to drastically increase the output in my consulting business and my personal brand. Come with me. So if you're a tradesperson or if you're a small business owner and you're not quite sure what all this AI hype is about, sit down, take some notes. I'm going to give you a run through on 5 ways in depth that I'm using this to help me move my business forward and remove my competition. Get some local friends in Montenegro. This is my favorite spot. This is where I come and do all my afternoon. Rightio guys, here we are. So I've just got my notepad here. This is where I come every afternoon to do some work, deep work, etc, etc. Now this is all by design. So I've been working on this kind of goal for about 8 years now. Rightio, use case number 1, deep research. So today is a prime example. The UK market is incredibly kind of like flat at the moment. There's a lot of people on holiday. It's like obviously summer break. So we're always looking at like other opportunities and what we can do to obviously put ourselves first and make sure that we're always winning. So deep research. Hey, my name's David, this is my business, this is what I do, this is my offer, this is how I help people make money. So you, whatever business you're running or whatever offer you have, you can use a deep research. So dive into Claude and give it a 2-minute voice note about what you do. Make sure it's a new thread and give it a deep voice note on what you do. So mine is obviously all QSing and helping builders make more money. So I'm always looking at that. So today, now I've got a VA that's gonna loop back to point number 3. And I gave him my voice note and I said, Jared, please do a deep research on this. And what it does, I actually integrated an SEO like keyword searcher. It's like Google keyword planner, and it will pull live keywords of that area of where is really, really busy. So we obviously pull massive keyword data for the UK, Ireland, Scotland, UK, and even the Canary Islands has been popping up for us. So whatever service-based business you run or wherever you are, you can go, hey, I'm a tiler, shout out Jimmy, or I'm a plumber, I'm a builder, I'm X, Y, and Z. Do some deep research on my area. What are the click words? What are the key words at the moment, or like high intent words? What's low competition, etc. And how can you use that to scan your competitors' websites, web pages, Reddit articles, Facebook, and see what are key problems, what are common scenarios, what are people offering, what can you do to pivot yourself better. So once you do that deep research pack, now this can be done in like 10 minutes. I even think ChatGPT Pro can do this, but Claude is way better. So you want to jump in there and do a deep research. Now, the key things about doing deep research is you can figure out 1, what your competitors are doing. 2, you can drop it what you're doing, exactly what type of work you're doing, and look for opportunities and angles within your market. And then obviously number 3, you can use it to give you full ad scripts on how you could promote your business better and what you can do to outdo your competition, because it can pull like live data on Facebook Ads Manager once you hook it up to like a developer API key. So you can essentially get in front of your competitors all the time. So I use this to get in front of an estimating business that was running like standard static ads in the UK. Now I've always been a video ad guy, so I knew video ads would rip it to shreds. But I just found a use case. They were saying, 48-hour turnaround time frame, so they're clearly using AI. So I just said, well, we can beat it and we'll do 40-hour turnaround time frame. So you can use it to find out what your competitors are offering and how you can beat them. So use case number 1 is deep research, okay? That is fantastic. Number 2, rightio, building free download packs. So in the UK market at the moment, where I'm trying to find another little gap, a way in, a lot of competitors or a lot of builders that we work for, they struggle to sell. A lot of people struggle to sell. A lot of people struggle to whatever. So I said to Jared, my VA, the other day, I said, mate, can you make a free download pack in London based on premium maintenance? So I want to start up a Facebook page. Fuck, that view's good. I want to start up a Facebook page, which I have done in London, based on premium maintenance. And this is the service that we can offer. Now, what it did about that is it scanned all the competitors. It scanned the highest keywords. So this is the deep research section. And then once it got all of that, it found out sash window repairs was the highest click keyword. Then it was like DPM waterproofing, and then it was general maintenance. So I literally prompted it to say, can you please build me 3 free downloadable educational packs that clients or homeowners could download for free. Then we get their information, then we can ring them and go, hey, X, Y, and Z. So use case to you, if you're a trade business owner, you can go whatever area you're in, you can go, cool, I want you to make me some free download packs based on the service that I offer. Make it informative, make it educational, give your rates away, and the homeowners can download that pack. So it made the 3 dressed up PDF packs, and it made it look kind of nice. If you want to do an additional, because my OpenClaw, it can't really like graphic design, but then you can use an AI app called GenSpark Slides, and you can drop the prompt from your OpenClaw or your ChatGPT into GenSpark slides, and you can say, please dress this up in like a modern, sleek PDF, and it will spit out a real nice PDF. It will also do the brand logo, the brand image, the brand colors, everything for you if you use it from OpenClaw or ChatGPT over to GenSpark slides, okay? So building free download packs, done. Number 3, newsletter writes. So as you know, I do a lot of written content, okay? So I do a lot of email marketing. I use it to script YouTube videos, everything. So my OpenClaw is plugged into my Gmail, my G Drive, my project management software tool, my Xero, my Instagram and my YouTube analytics. So it'll scrape and look at all of our analytics, watch time on videos, demographics, ages, genders, everything. So what it can do is when I say to it, hey, I need to do an email newsletter today to builders and tradespeople with this age, etc., please dive through all of my data, find something informative and educational that I can write to them today. Now, I don't just fucking copy, paste, send, okay? It gives you the framework. Now, I just want to be very clear. AI and artificial intelligence is fantastic, but you can't just copy and paste send it, okay? It does 70% of the legwork. Anything you get it to do, it's doing all the legwork for you, and then the rest of it is easy, okay? So all I get it to do, I'm just moving because I want to get that pillar out, probably a bit long in the video, but all I get it to do is do 70% of the legwork. So that builds the download packs, but you might need a prompt and change the coloring. Then it will obviously build out the newsletter, but then you've got to go through, cut, make sure it sounds and looks all nice, okay? So that's another use case for newsletter writing. So for you, a tradesperson, if you want to get into written content for Facebook, written content for email marketing, newsletters, whatever it is, you can voice note while you're in traffic in the van on the way home, hey, this is the kind of day I had today, it was shit, this problem happened, etc. Give me an email newsletter or a Facebook post that I can make that would be relatable to my target audience, my target avatar. And then it will spit out some information, you copy and paste it into Facebook, chop and change it around, bang, 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 and then you send it. But as it starts to learn you and it can read your existing data and it knows that you don't want to sound too AI and roboty, it'll change that and it will learn and adapt on how you work, okay? So the more you give it, the better. The more you save it in the conversations, you go based on our last conversation or pull up everything you know about me, that's what you should be doing, okay? Cool. In the UK, at the moment, with our pricing model, we do our typical format, which is done by a human. When we have to convert, okay, now this is fantastic for anyone that's filling out tender summaries, wants to get just standard feasibility pricing done. We are converting it from our standard format, which is a split of labor and materials, to a architect BOQ summary, which is like all line items for, say, labor and supply. So it used to take a QS 4 to 6 hours to convert a £300,000 project from split labor and material to supply only, okay? Now you can download our format, download the tender summary from the architect, drop it all into Claude and you voice note it and go, hey, I need you to please fill out this tender summary as per the fill out form. Make sure that you pull all the demolition, all the framing, all the carpentry, etc., and put it into the right columns. Now, once again, disclaimer, it doesn't do it all perfectly, but it does 75 to 85% of the heavy lifting. Now, this is obviously great for two things. One, a lot of QSs in the UK don't offer that service. We offer it and we've offered it since day one. And we used to charge £400 to £600 to do that. Now we can charge a little bit less, cut our competition out because we're using it and no one else is using it. So for me as a builder or you as a tradie submitting for government tenders, council tenders, whatever it is, you can use it for your basic pricing model. You could say, hey, I've got a project for $100,000. Here's the key areas where the project's split out as by percentages. Here's the summary from the council or the government or whatever it is. Can you please split it out accurately into that BOQ format? Done. And that will save you so much time. Now you've got to check it and you've got to review it, but it saves you so much fucking legwork, okay? So that's number 4. Find a way within your business on how you're doing a lot of like heavy Excel tasks, heavy administrative tasks, and what you can do to save that, okay? Number 5. Now I've trained my VA to use Claude and his work rate has fucking gone crazy, okay? So on a day-to-day basis, my VA is doing text automations, email automations, hooking up the Facebook pages, checking our ad analytic datas, building out basic AI implementation packs. So if you're a tradie and you want it done properly and you want us to hook everything up, make it personalized to you, we obviously offer an audit, which we do for $500, and then we'll come in and give you the full offer on how we can implement AI into your business, and we guarantee that we can save you at least 10 to 15 hours a week of administrative tasks, or we can save you or make you an ROI of labor hours based on a monthly basis. So hit the link in the description if that's what you want. But I have trained my VA to use Claude super fucking efficiently, and the amount of to-do tasks that he could do every single day is insane. Now, way back in February when I was in Albania and I was learning about AI, I was tracking myself every single day, like 15 minutes to 20 minutes of what I was doing every day, and so was my VA. The robot went in and said, it did this automatically after I prompted it about efficiencies, right? And I said, what can I do to be a $100 million CEO? How can I be more efficient? And it went and scraped the VA's task list and said, I could probably automate 70% of your VA's tasks. Do you want me to go ahead and start doing that? And I said, no. But I said, I want you to train the VA to do more of this. And then I got Jared logged in on Claude, and now he starts using Claude, so he's doing way more work. So it's crazy. So my goal, where I do my best thinking, all right, is when I'm sitting up here or playing tennis or whatever, is when I'm WhatsApping Jared to do tasks. I'm WhatsApping the boys, talking to the team, and being like, what can we do better? How can we be more efficient? Where's a bottleneck in the business? Like, I'm constantly asking the boys, where's a bottleneck? What are we doing that can be replaced? What can we do that be automated? Like today I did 15 to 20 like automated text messages, and I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. GHL, plug it into Claude, get a list of everyone that hasn't replied to our email marketing or everything in the last 30 days, send them a text message. Hey guys, new video's just gone out, go and watch it. PS, if you want a QS report, hit us up, this is what we do. So those are 5 good use cases that I'm using AI for. Let me know if you found this video insightful. Like, subscribe, comment, appreciate everyone watching. Gonna slap down on the old YouTube, man, because I believe the game's changing pretty heavily at the moment. Loving the journey, it's good. Get on the bandwagon, don't miss out, guys. 2026 is a great year for opportunities. Thank you.